Alright, so I pressed my
Dire
mic again
team
this
ban.
time. As we're actually going to be going into our second game of Dota, this is going to be OCD against Section80. This is going to be the round of 1-8, so still quite a few rounds to go,
Dire
but
team pick.
we're already seeing, most of the more well-known teams making their way through. Pretty good results. In fact, I'd say that out of all those games, the only big names so far is CC.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I actually didn't really look all the way through round 2 here. Um, but I mean, yeah, so far probably the biggest name was yeah, exactly, CCK. Trying to actually look through it right now, seeing if I can find some outlying factors here. It doesn't really look like it.
I remember the quick anyone, any big
Mm.
name. That's like Go won. They won their game pretty hard. TCN won. Conspiracy won. House of Gamers says
Yeah.
they're still playing, but their matches.
Even ISG. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, LDN Con. Yeah, did you say that? Yeah.
Yeah, London Conspiracy are doing a pretty good job right now. Just in general, playing some very, very nice Dota.
Mm. Yeah, Goomba and KPG should probably also be winning. I think.
Definitely guess those. We actually see 4FC and Mongols have already won their round 3 matches, but ignoring round 3 matches, we're going to be here in this game. It's going to be Section80 versus Obsessive Compulsive Dota. Say that 3 times.
10 seconds remaining.
Don't really want to, my friend. All right. Yeah, so
seconds
Section80 gonna get
remaining.
a very interesting combo here. Elder Titan and Death Prophet. I really
Reserve
like
time.
that. Gonna be able to get some natural order
Radiant
up, and
team
yeah,
ban.
that Crypt Swarm is gonna be able to wreak havoc, man. Damn, that is gonna be fun.
Yep, and also on the other side, we do see the Jakiro plus Faces Void, which is a slightly more common combo, but at the same time, it's simply a case of
10 seconds
you put the two
remaining.
ultimates together and it causes a lot of damage.
Exactly. I mean, yeah,
5
sure.
seconds
Macropire
remaining.
coupled up with Chronosphere is really good, and yeah, even the Ice Path can catch out people. He's probably gonna go for Yule Scepter.
Dire team ban.
OCD's Jakiro player here, whoever that is. Yeah, obviously one thing that begs to be answered here is how they're gonna lane this Jakiro here. Is it going to be support or is it going to be core? Generally, I'd say
10
there's a
seconds
people
remaining.
there is a 50-50 ambiguity in like how
5
people play it.
seconds remaining.
I see some people coring it. I see some people supporting it. It's all about how you actually want to play
Reserve
it.
time.
Broodmother actually gonna get banned out. Damn.
As in Broodmother, they just don't want that additional.
Yeah.
Broodmother's one of those heroes in which a lot of teams haven't got used to it yet, but he is very strong when playing the right hand, when playing the right lineup that can allow her to get that push completely on, and it does a very good job in the off lane, simply killing the.
Radiant team
Yeah,
ban.
for sure. It's yeah, we actually saw it a bit at Summit, the Summit 2 here as well. It was fun, even saw it in the grand finals. But yeah, I mean, I think the general consensus is people need to play a bit more with like Phoenix and Broodmother, some of those new heroes before they actually get accustomed to how they play them. Because actually, I've seen a lot of different ways to even play Phoenix. Generally, I'd say he's a better offlaner because he needs levels. But I mean, even VG, they ran in the grand finals. They ran a support Phoenix. It wasn't bad. It was just it's just how people are gonna lane it, and yeah, I find that interesting. So
Actually, having a
yeah.
quick look at the round 3 matchups, there is actually one interesting game currently going on, which is Alpha going up against scenarios. At least one other well-known team is going to be knocked out in round of 1.
Where is that?
So round number
Alpha
versus
Scenario, yeah, and actually, Haha is playing as well. That's a
10
very, very
seconds
good team.
remaining.
But yeah, not really that interesting because
5 seconds
probably going to be
remaining.
Haha advancing through in that game there.
probably going to be able to beat Crazy Luckers. A lot of Crazy Luckers.
Yeah, that is correct. Even UG is actually in here as well. That's kind of cool. And
Yeah,
Seed Nullis.
Dire team pick.
Because with Dota 2, there's something interesting kind of happening after the international happening in the Dota 2 scene. In the sense of that, for a while, the Dota 2 scene was very, very top heavy. Just
Yeah.
just simply due to the fact that the best teams will join up to any tournament with money, and the best teams will generally win. Meaning that it doesn't matter if if you place 10, getting that prize money.
Yeah, true.
But
10
what we're starting to
seconds
see right now
remaining.
from stuff like Gigabyte is there's that many tournaments going on right now, that
5
much stuff
seconds
happening
remaining.
that even the big pro teams are having to pick events so that they
Reserve
actually have enough
time.
time to practice in between all of them. And what we're also seeing is that stuff like the Gigabyte, stuff like UGC, I think stuff like even smaller tournaments are handing out $2,000 prize pools. And what we're starting to see is that because of this, there's a lot of very, very good amateur or tier 3, tier 2 teams coming up and entering a whole bunch of these tournaments, which is making it a lot stronger.
I really actually like a lot of these amateur scenes because it really is what keeps the pro scene going. It is these small teams here that keeps coming up,
Radiant
coming
team pick.
down, showing a lot of good players, and then they get picked up, and like it's this really fluid motion of these up and down motions between professional teams and like amateur teams, semi-pro teams. I really like it, and like you can see it as well. I mean, Banshee, you and I and Rasmus TV, the whole of us are actually casting both DGM and eSportal. eSportal most
10
notably, where
seconds
like even
remaining.
in the qualifiers there is like a sick amount of
5
of
seconds
money
remaining.
on the line here for the four top finishers in the qualifier.
And 4,500 euros is
Dire
often the
team
prize pool of
pick.
many
Yeah.
small tournaments. Yeah, this is basically the
Exactly.
qualifiers for a LAN finals.
Yeah.
Huge amount of cash.
So yeah, I definitely do agree. I mean, throwing out money on the amateur scene is really how you make it grow. And I actually like join Dota League a lot because of that. They have, I think it's over 1,000 teams playing in the Join Dota League. It's really crazy.
Well, I know that just the UK
10
themselves
seconds
only
remaining.
UK just as a whole, which we're not exactly a huge
5
Dota
seconds
community at the moment.
remaining.
We managed to pull together 140 odd teams per season.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
them tier
exactly.
3,
Reserve
but
time.
Yeah, and
one day
well,
I can dream.
one day. Do we actually have any really good British Dota 2 players?
We've got as in I'd say our best one's probably a Kundrel and actually quite a few good. But as
Oh, okay.
teams go, I will sit here in the
Oh.
corner and cry.
What is going on, man? We even have Danish players that are better,
Danes-
you're behind.
Danes can make a team.
Radiant team
Having egos
ban.
get in the way as we ignoring the horrible state. We are actually going to go switch over to this not quite so horrible game right now.
Yeah.
We have
Let's do
Nature's
that.
Prophet being. It's a little bit of a rich play coming out.
10
basically
seconds
saying that-
remaining.
Oh
Section80
my god. Look at the armor reduction,
Dire
man.
team ban.
So much armor reduction.
That's oh my god. I'm literally crying inside for OCD right now. Holy crap. That's natural order coupled up with wave of terror.
Got to be a
10 seconds
The
remaining.
Though is a great pushing. Not the
5
greatest
seconds remaining.
early game. It requires those items. It requires that minus necro books and maybe even a
Reserve
blink
time.
dagger. And once you've got all those items, then you can start doing the serious amount of split pushing. Or then very
10
pedestrian in
seconds
terms of what he
remaining.
gives to
Yeah.
team fights and the team in general. It's like I will turn up and sprout and
I love how you
Basically
use
my
Radiant
contribution.
team pick.
I love how you use pedestrian. It's so British of you, man.
Dire team
But
pick.
yeah, as you said, Nature's Prophet needs some time to get online here. That's why we have Death Prophet and Spirit Breaker
that
for
is
OCD.
OCD. They kind of realize they've got a Nature's Prophet and an anti-mage on the opposite side, so they need to win this early. And if they don't win this
Wow.
early, then they're in huge amounts of trouble. And Spirit Breaker is kind of good early. There are a lot of heroes I prefer, but with some buffs, he's no longer the worst hero.
No, that's true. Interesting, man. That's cool. But yeah, we'll have to see whether or not they can actually make that work as we see them going up against Section80 here. Who are you actually favoring here in this matchup?
Well, it would all in a case of that normally, I'd say aside from the Spirit Breaker, the Obsessive
10
Compulsive
seconds
Dota have
remaining.
actually the slightly better line. In the sense of the Section 80, they can
5
very easily get
seconds
shut down very
remaining.
early. As in, this is simply a case of that they're taking a huge gamble with this next anti-mage. However, we do have to remember that Section 80 are a tier 3, approaching on tier 2 team, while on the opposite side, I don't recognize any of these players on Obsessive.
No,
Oh, that-
exactly. Not really the biggest pool of players here, but I mean, they made it through first round here, so I mean, hopefully we're gonna see a good showing coming out from them, and
I have to
yeah,
go see
well.
who did they. That's probably a good thing. Did they
Yeah,
beat any?
that.
They beat a. I don't know what that flag is, but beat something. Forget Legends game. They've at least
Oh.
won one game today.
Yeah, that's always something, you know.
Stream's delayed. Hope so. Anyway,
Strim Zabal. Jesus.
anyway, either we don't. Well, we've stopped the beginning of game, Paul. Add one, a little one, just keeping the ritual going, as we are going to be going firstly with OCD. Probably the underdogs in this matchup. We've got Zuz going to be playing that Spirit Breaker in the off lane. We've got Jakiro here going to be played by Armin G. This is Void going to be played by Misko. Ashnap Rushing going to be played by Papja.
Piper? Pashma?
Hey,
I don't know,
you
dude.
shouldn't put a J there. And last but not least, we've got on the
Yeah. All right, and they are going to be up against in the Radiant side here, the safe lane
30
Section
seconds
80.
to
They're going to be
battle.
playing the Drew here on the Elder Titan, together with Nico Baby on the Anti-Mage. In the mid, going to be OK playing the Death Prophet. Off lane is going to be Zane being played by Nature's Prophet being played by Zane. There we go. And as the support here, we're going to have Akimbro playing the Vengeful Spirit. Sitting up with one ward here, having given the other one to
The battle
Zane,
begins.
obviously. Region Rune up here for Zane. So that's going to mean that Pipa is actually going to go back a bit here.
as it is a little bit annoying. In fact, we do see Ancient pushing harassment down.
Yeah.
Gen Rune, possibly the most exciting rune in from all of them. As in fact, we do see Ancient approaching. Going to take damage right here. This is
Wow.
a little bit risky.
You actually found him again. Very nice.
He's kind of out by this. If it just feels sad up here, he's going to be a little bit careful. He can't keep.
Yeah. So in the mid, gonna be OK up against Chechi. Who do you favor in this lane here?
Probably Death Prophet, but only slightly. I mean, this could very easily go either way. All depends on how aggressive the play. As if Storm Spirit plays defensive, then yes, this is Death Prophet lane, because Crypt Swarm is amazing against any hero with no kind of defense. But at the same time, Storm Spirit has the ability to bring the aggression, bring the pressure on pretty early on.
Now, what I'm going to be really on point here about is this bottom lane here, this Spirit Breaker Jakiro lane up against the, seems to be a tri lane here for Section 80 with Anti-Mage as the carry. Very interesting. Armin G gonna take some damage here.
I will be honest, I've never seen this combo in a
I concur with you there, my friend. I've never seen it either. It's gonna be interesting though. I'll have to see what they can actually do with it.
But it is going to mean that this Nature's Prophet is going to have a pretty... As in, Ancient Apparition, he's good at harassment, but not that good. Especially with all these
Armin
trees
G. Take a lot of damage here. He's going to get stomped up here, and that is going to be the first blood coming out for Nico Baby in Section 80. Za is going to take a lot of damage here as well, but... well, in the mid lane, actually, Chechi is going to be found by Zane as well. Do we have Crypt Swarm in range here? Probably is just in range here, but the bottle crowing, or excuse me, the bottle, it might be enough here to actually save him. Although Nature's Prophet has boots here. Oh, he's going to be able to get that. Very nice. Zane almost going down here, but the Spirit Breaker, this is where we see him coming in play here. Oh, actually canceling it here. Probably a good idea, seeing as he was up against a Vengeful Spirit, Nature's Prophet, and Death Prophet there, so he probably would have gone down. Okay.
Section 80 getting off to a very nice start right now, as Now, picking up that kill onto anti-mage, being the first blood, that's not really what you want against an. It just means it gets Battle Fury so much faster.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He is gonna take some damage here, but
Why they bottom to harass out this anti-mage, get free farm, but at the same time, throwing a huge string of lucky bashes like that, they don't really have that much kill potential in terms of if they just don't sit in the fire.
yeah, exactly like they do right now. But I mean, even if they actually get really lucky bashes here, like if Zaz has prey to RNGs and everything, I mean the stomp. Oh wow, he really gets all the bashes here. This Astral Spirit Echo Stomp combo is still here for Drew. So I mean, he's gonna be able to save Nico Baby if he's in any trouble here, I think.
A smoke currently on the Vengeful Spirit, and he's going to be heading towards. So if they can keep ganking the Storm Spirit before he hits level 6, that's actually a pretty nice move you can do. As Storm Spirit's very, very gankable before you hit that level 6 position.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Chetri, as you said, there might be able to find a kill here. There we go. Not even able to, or not even necessary to pop the Magic Missile here. They are going to find a Haste Rune here. Question is who that actually... It is going to go out onto OK, most likely. They're actually going to be able to find a ward here as well. Very nice.
Yeah, just getting huge amounts of advantage right now. It's currently 3-0, and the Anti-Mage is basically free farming. But so is the Faceless Void. The Faceless Void is actually doing a pretty good job right now, last hitting. And
Drew taking a lot of damage here right now from Jakiro and Spirit Breaker here, as well as on Nico Baby here. Although he does have Stout Shield and Ring of Health, so he's going to be in a bit of a better position here.
Yeah, you kind of saw because the rotations coming out from Vengeful Spirit, it means that these two supports are actually a pretty good combo against a double melee lineup. However, as soon as this Vengeful Spirit turns up, they could be in a bit of trouble, especially the Jakiro, who isn't the tankiest hero in the world.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No, for sure. As you said here, free farm for Misco up in the top here, Faceless Void that is. He's going to be completely left alone here. Nature's Prophet is in the jungle here, so it is going to be a free lane here for them. Although, in the bottom here, Nico Baby is going to be sitting on 20 lasses here in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It's good considering that he is up against a very annoying lineup here. Liquid Fire Jakiro and a very lucky Spirit Breaker. But in the mid here, we're going to see TP coming out here. Chechi is going to go down very close here, but the Crypt Swarm is going to be able to kill him off here. Zane taking a lot of damage here. Time Warp coming in from, or Time Walk coming in from Misco. He's going to be able to kill him off. And Zaz coming in here in vain actually didn't really do too much. He leached some experience, which is, I guess, pretty good for him.
Quick sprint.
Let's see here. Death Prophet, or excuse me, Vengeful Spirit is going to get found here by Armin G, and Zaz is actually going to get bashed here twice by Spirit Breaker. Although RNG is real here with Zaz, and they're going to be able to get a kill here up on Vengeful Spirit, and they're going to be sitting on a 4-for-2 in terms of kill score here.
Now, meanwhile, GC Ancient Prussian is like in way out of position right now. He is going to get taken down. He's going to try and TP out desperately. Is he going to make it? Yes, he will. Ancient Prussian barely surviving by the... That's actually a pretty nice... If someone else comes and helps him, he could very easily pick kill and OK here. OK is taking a whole bunch of damage. Apparent reason.
No apparent reason indeed. Let's see here. The bottom lane still have Zaz. He's actually going to hit level 5 here. Still not level 6 for that Nether strike there. That is when things become really, really interesting. Actually, should blink coming at her from Nico. Just really defensive right now. He's not too sure of what to do with himself right now, especially when he sees that there are 2 missing supports here right now, that Ancient Prussian and the Jakiro. So he's going to be a bit more careful.
Because his mana break doesn't actually do a job against simply because he a lot of ability to do go for a stun. They're going to try and take him out, but the counter stun coming out from the Jakiro is going to be good enough, but...
Oh, Nature's Prophet coming in here. They're actually going to see Sprout coming out here. Oh, and the Mana Void coming out from Nico, baby. That's going to be a kill here. Nature's Prophet just finishing off the dirty deeds here for Anti-Mage. And yeah, that's going to be a really good kill here. Spirit Breaker being held down to the ground for the most of this game here, not really getting too much done. And yeah, Nico baby is well underway to getting his Battle Fury up here. We're not going to see a charge coming out here from Spirit Breaker. Probably just going to be to get into the lane here without actually having to buy the TP here.
And they're actually gonna, is it? They're going to be able to get the, and they get right clicks, can get the Lucky Bashers. Can we get the Ice Path, or just looks like Grassman?
No Lucky Bashes this time
Dire's
around.
middle tower is under attack.
Finally, or...
Yes, one of the Siege Troop. Far more important.
Alright, well, in the mid here, Pipa is going to be sitting for a bit, just farming up. Gonna maybe try to find a some farm for an Aghanim Scepter, maybe. Maybe just a point booster for later on. You actually see Nico baby just going back here for now. He's not really in the mood to be facing a Storm Spirit as well as the Jakiro Spirit Breaker.
What he really now is just try and get level. Just actually managed to pick that up finally. But Ancient Apparition is one of those heroes which really does like his level 6. After that, he doesn't really or levels, but that level 1 ultimate is so good in general for stopping pushes, helping in fights, and
Radiant's
just generally
bottom
doing
tower is
damage.
under attack.
Tier 1 tower on bottom is getting harassed down pretty well. Surprisingly enough, even though it's 3-5 right now,
Radiant's
OCD
bottom
are
tower
keeping
is
up with
under
Section 80.
attack.
OCD Void up on top doing a very nice job of farming.
Radiant's middle tower is under
for
attack.
sure.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Tower
fallen.
finally going down here in the
Dire's
bottom. We're
top
gonna see
tower
Urn
is
coming
under
out from
attack.
Spirit Breaker.
Self piece power try is going to go for that Urn next. Probably selling off his branches to be able to all that.
Yeah, this is an interesting game, man. We're gonna have to see what Zaz
Dire's
actually
top
can
tower
do. He's
is
gonna
under
TP up
attack.
top and charge in onto, well, that seems to be Nature's Prophets. Ice not gonna be able to connect here. Drew with the Echo Stomp here, not gonna be able to connect either. So. Bit of failed initiations and defenses here from both sides here of Section 80 and OCD, and well,
It's like they want to go pressure this tier 1 top right now, as there's no one really on the opposite side to stop this. Ancient Apparition does have a TP. Storm Spirit does,
middle
but
tower
this is surely going to go down pretty quickly, yes, and they've got their
Dire's
extra.
structures are
fortified.
fortified.
2 health points remaining.
Dire's
Well, we're
top
gonna see
tower is
Zaz
under-
going
Dire's
upon
top
here
tower
by
has
Magic Missile.
fallen.
Exorcism
Radiant's
coming out.
middle
Echo Stomp's
tower
gonna be
is
able to
under
hit
attack.
on Zaz here. He's actually gonna Nether Strike in onto Nature's Prophet here, but he's gonna go down after the fact. Okay, gonna go down as well. No more Exorcism damage here. 2 for 1 in favor of OCD for now. Akimbro maybe in some trouble here. Misco is chasing here for now. He does have Mask of Madness, so he's gonna pop that, and yep, that's gonna be a kill here for Section 80. Excuse me, OCD, and that's a 3 for 1, and Elder Titan actually, in the midst of things, able to pick up that Soul Ring there.
And in reality, what we saw right there was just simply the case of Section 80 got a bit too greedy. They kind of dived into the jungle as the rest of them were getting ready, and because of that, they end up losing the team fight pretty badly. We do see the Sun is
Zane
going to
in
come
the
in.
mid here, gonna get charged upon by Zos first. He does have Power Treads. Let's see, Drew actually in here as well, but he's very low on health. Not really sure they can actually kill off Zos here. He is one of those heroes with the highest base health pool in the game here. Coupled out with 7 armor from the start here, and he is a very tanky space cow here.
It is a.
Dire's bottom tower
It
under
is going to
attack.
start becoming an issue for OCD. Not get more towers immediately, but at the same time, they're doing actually a pretty good job right now after what was a pretty, I wouldn't say devastating,
Dire's
but
bottom
not the
tower is
greatest
under
early game
attack.
for them.
Yeah. Nico baby, gonna be sitting on Battlefield here 12 minutes into the game. Very nice, I feel like, and I don't believe he actually needs to go for Vladimir's this game. He could just basically go for, you know, probably Manta style right off the bat here.
Manta Style is actually a pretty nice item for him to get rid of some of that Jakiro damage, and at the same time,
Yeah, that's actually true.
the Ancient Apparition makes that Vladimir's a little bit useless in this matchup. Meanwhile, we do see the Tier 1 tower on middle being pressured a little bit, but Storm Spirit's going to be there to help. The A ultimate is going to run in, and we do see Storm Spirit. Looks like they're going to be going.
Very nice kill here.
Dire's
Looks
middle
like
tower is
Chechi is
under
going to go for,
Mage.
I want to say Orchid. I mean, there's not really that much else he can build that robe into. Robe? Hell no. He does have his Bactress already. So probably going to be, well, first off, maybe Bloodstone, and then we'll have to see what actually is going to be his item choice. I actually don't like the... Well, rather, let me ask you, with the Storm Spirit being 1 for 3 for 3 right now, do you think the Bloodstone is a correct item choice, sir, Banshee?
I'm not sure. As in, I always do prefer the Orchid. Just heroes are against the Anti-Mage. You've got the Nature's Prophet and even the Death Prophet. Lots and lots of heroes which, if you can get the Orchid off, they're a very easy kill.
Yeah.
Means that I'd say even if he was off to an amazing start,
Radiant's middle tower
Exactly.
is under
Orchid
attack.
is still the correct item choice 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
And the other time, you just
Well, Nico, baby, in a lot of trouble here. He's getting charged, he's getting stunned, he's getting pulled upon by Bull Lightning, and yeah, that is a dead Anti-Mage. And that's 2 kills in the last 2 minutes here. That's, I would say, Nico, baby, kind of dropping the ball here. He was kind of on a roll, I feel like,
Dire's
but
middle tower is under attack.
I don't know whether or not he got cocky or
Dire's
something, but
structures are fortified.
yeah, he's definitely going to have to pick it up here, I feel like.
well, the question you have to ask is why is he in enemy jungle right now? Because realistically, he shouldn't be. As in, he's got a Battle Fury right now. He should just simply be farming.
Yeah, one thing that's really annoying for him is that this camp is warded, but I mean, other than that, all 4 other camps are still available, as well as this being, oh, well, in the mid here. I'm terribly sorry here. Actually, Jakiro's gonna go down first here. Exorcism, Cronus here, everything's gonna get popped here. Misco, gonna see Mana Void coming out from Nico, baby. He's gonna kill off Storm Spirit first here. Time walk away from Misco. I thought this was a very nice game, or excuse me, fight for OCD, but turns out, man, it's a 3 for 0 here right now. Nature's Prophet actually lives through that, and between Exorcism and Nature's Prophet Treants here, this is gonna be a dead tier 2 tower.
Yeah, we just basically it was a case that they didn't manage to silence the Death Prophet, and level 2 Exorcism is very, very good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As in, that's effectively what happened in that team
Dire's
fight.
middle
They did take
tower
out
has
one
fallen.
hero who brought back to help in that tier 2 push. Still very, very far in favor of Section 80 right there, and every single time they lose a fight like that, it does hurt OCD a lot, considering the fact that I don't think they have the late game, or at least not the mid game, at the very least. I'd say that maybe late game Void's a better carry, just to get that Chronosphere off is amazing.
I do believe that. What remains to be seen is this Spirit Breaker, what he can actually do in the later stages of the game. I don't really believe he's going to be able to match up against what seems to be DP, Anti-Mage, and Nature's Prophet, especially when you have a level 16 Elder Titan later on in the game. That's going to be the real, really big issue here for Spirit Breaker later on, when he has really low magic reduction and even lower armor reduction on him as well because of the natural order. So yeah, we're gonna have to see.
Dire's bottom tower
I would
is under attack.
call Section 80's lineup better for the late game, but yeah,
I would definitely say that too. That was the worry that I was having when they initially heroes was
Radiant's top
with the
tower
aggressive
is
lineup
under
we're seeing from
attack.
OCD, can they manage to hold off? And so far they are. As in, yes, they're not really taking a lead. That well, they currently managed to get a 1.5k lead. It's not a huge division game. 60 minutes in, 1,000 lead. You would expect either having if they're.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's definitely been back and forth. As in fact,
It's very back and forth. I mean, OCD is ahead by 2.5k
Radiant's
experience,
middle
but
tower
Section 80
is
is
under
ahead by,
attack.
I don't know, 1k gold. It's very back and forth-ish.
and this OCD side, as we've seen a few mistakes coming out from them individually, as in Storm Spirit's been caught out a few times when probably he shouldn't have been, and the it took the Ancient Apparition a little while to get his level 6, but Still starting to see some nice plays coming out from them. As we see the Chikiro is going to go down probably. One more right click, that'll be enough.
Yep, very nice game coming out here from Section 80. Kimbro coming in with that wave of terror. He actually has 6 assists here at Kimbro right now. It's really nice. You can really see that Drew, Zane, and Kimbro has been in a lot of team fights here, actually participating in almost 7 kills, all of them here. Well, actually 7, because Kimbro has 1 kill as well. So, yeah.
Right now, trying to bait out someone in this bottom tower and kind of waiting for someone to make that mistake. He does have his ultimate, he does have his Maelstrom pretty quickly, and this is nothing like the previous Floyd we saw where he was not very far. He's currently the 2nd highest in the game, and even then he's only slightly behind the Death Prophet. Take that in fact in head.
And Pajma, I don't know how to say that because I know some people call Pycat Poshcat, you know, and it confuses me. It's such a weird name, but Pypo, let's just go with that. As he goes down, Misko may be able to time walk out here. I do believe he's fine. Oh wow, that Yule Scepter is going to be able to find him here. And Exorcism is going to get popped as well as Silence here. And Misko most likely gonna go. Wow, this is very close.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, he is going to be able to get out, and a very nice job there. They are going to be taking tier 1 tower in return using that level 2, but at the same time, that isn't
Dire's
quite
bottom
what
tower
Section 80 were
has
looking for.
fallen.
You see Nature's Prophet going in for the courier kill. Will be
Dire's
able to pick it up.
courier has been killed.
Yeah, very nice.
Radiant's
In the mid
middle
here,
tower
Zaz
is
going to be
under
able to
attack.
deal a lot of damage to the tower. Is in deny range now, actually. Zaz getting slept up here. 3-second sleep duration. Drow's actually going to take the Ice Blast duration here, or effect, and they're going to go in on him here. Drew, that is. Nether Strike going to come out as well. But Zaz taking a lot of damage here. Magic Missile going to stun him up. A single auto attack here from Nation Prophet, and he's down. Armin G going to take it next here. That's going to be a double kill here for Zane. They're going to continue on. No Yule Scepter, but shouldn't really be necessary. Pipa going to try to circle around here. Actually, Death Prophet did get stunned up here by that cold feed, but yeah, I mean, okay, so he lives. Interesting.
That is going to be probably not with that going down and getting even further behind. But what's also talking about further behind is this Storm Spirit, who a little bit unfortunately really has not been having the greatest game right now, as he's going to be initiating onto this Death Prophet, trying to use his regen to be annoying. Going to be successful in that at the very least.
Yeah, for sure. Such an annoying rune on Storm Spirit. It definitely is one of the better ones. Yule Scepter up. Zane's going to come in and help here. Misko is going to be in a lot of trouble here. He got slept up first. Orchid's going to come, or excuse me. Oh. Okay, wow, he actually lives through that. Orchid did go out on him, but oh well.
Quite enough damage right there, as they kind of saw the Storm Spirit kind of jumped in a little bit and then realized that was probably a bad idea. But at the same time, you know, Faceless Void managed to get out there, and that's not quite a win for them, but at the same time, it is pretty nice. Like he is going for very close to finishing that off, around about 600 gold.
Yeah, and now Zaz is going to go in on Nico Baby here. Have help by Zane. Orchid was up here, but Nether Strike is going to be popped. That is going to be a kill on Zaz here by Nation Prophet. And Nico Baby is going to be sitting on Yasha here. Going to be about 3k gold away. That got changed, right? 2.9k now for the ulti orb and the recipe, isn't it?
Yeah, it is
yeah,
a
2.9 now.
A little bit more expensive, as we've actually seen that the Anti-Mage, he has kind of made a small comeback in terms of the general overall farming, as we actually see just generally overall Section 80 are farming pretty nicely, with their highest player in the game being that Death Prophet, and also 3 of the top 4 are on the same team, which is always a nice thing to see if you're on that team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as you said, net worth goes DP, Section 80, Faceless, OCD, Anti-Mage, Nature Prophet, Section 80. And then it's kind of the rest of the players from there on out. So you can definitely see the net worth going the way of Section 80 here right now. Meanwhile, experience is kind of even here. Actually, Anti-Mage got killed off here. Whoa!
Radiant's middle tower is under
But
attack.
still, Chechi kind of far away from whatever it is he wants to go. He is actually going to go for that Orchid first, which I think both of us are inclined towards a bit more than a Bloodstone.
As it was just seeing right now that Storm Spirit's doing a good job with ganking, but he's not really farming. Anything you really need to do when you're on the Storm Spirit in between getting the ganks, and he's kind of farming up a little bit right now, going to be gathering the Orchid pretty soon. At the same time, all these kills that have been gone onto him, all the ganks we saw early game, really has hurt his farm. On the opposite side, though, the real other core that's hurting is this Spirit Breaker. As if I'm even a little bit dubious to call him a core at the moment, just with how low his farm is.
Chechi with no mana left, he cannot ball. He's gonna get stomped off here. Crypt Swarm coming out, and that's a quick kill here. Spirit Breaker gonna cancel that charge here. He knows that he's not gonna be able to get anything done
Radiant's
there.
middle tower is under attack.
Void has to manage to pick up mid in the
Radiant's
meanwhile,
middle
but
tower has fallen.
although this Void is the highest farm in the game, the rest of his team, this is effectively a 1 versus 5 at the moment. Or at least,
Pipa going down as well to Nico, baby. This is so good, actually.
but they're going to be going against this Anti-Mage. This could be a little bit dangerous. He just gets stunned up and Orchided, so he's just kind of
Orchid is
running
really important here. Another strike.
Radiant's
We're
middle
gonna come
tower
out
is
here
under
onto
attack.
Nico, baby. He actually blinked away. Probably not the best idea here. But yeah, he does get the kill, but it's gonna be a trade.
Yeah, and that's probably in favor
Now
there.
Misco on Nature's Prophet is gonna be able to get the Chronosphere off. That is a kill for sure. Very nice.
Awaits.
Walking away from that
Not
every
gonna be
time.
able to hit.
And we just saw right there that Nature's Prophet kind of got caught out a little bit, and that's going to be basically a 2-for-1, which, you know, very nice job there coming out from OCD, still showing that they are in this game still.
Yeah, for sure.
Although I did mention that all these heroes on the Section 80 side of farming up well, in reality the lead is only around about 1.5k.
Yeah.
Mostly because the supports, they've been actually showing the farm a little bit better between the supports, which means supports are around about 1 item ahead of their corresponding number.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as you said, I mean, Drew and Akimbro is a bit behind, but it is because they play a different style here. They do just want to give up a lot more farm to their 3 cores here. Oh, Misco. Oh, that's a nice Chronosphere. Aki or Akimbro and Drew are gonna get caught here. Macropire. Yeah, that's a kill. Gemma True Sight though. Oh no, that's really good.
Yeah, that's actually
Wow.
pretty big right there. That's a huge swing. If I have a quick look.
But Nico, baby, on top here is going to be able to mana void up here on
Radiant's
Stormsphere. That's a
bottom
nice kill.
tower is under
Although
attack.
Spirit Breaker, he is going to be able to get a gang off here. And Nico, baby, is going to be a kill. Yep, there we go. Lucky bash here.
Death has many
Maybe could
doors.
use Jules here
I open
to
one.
save him. Okay, that is, but
No.
oh well. 3k gold up on DP.
Dead Prophet's having a pretty nice game, but so is the Void. And if you're talking 1 versus 1 man fight
Radiant's
battle,
bottom
does
tower
Void
is under
have a better
attack.
time going up against a Nature Prophet?
New
not
life
Nature
will
Prophet,
make its
a
home
Death
amongst
Prophet.
your bones.
It depends on the Chronosphere, and honestly, right now, yeah, I'd say it's a bit better for Faces Void because he's got his BKB up right now. Not because Exorcism still goes through spell immunity, but I mean, it's just so much more easy to actually take kills with a BKB if you are Faces Void. Also, he's got Maelstrom Mom and Aghanim Scepter here, so he's going to be able to pop that Chronosphere basically every time he wants to get a kill here. So I
The
pretty much
seeds
would
are fought.
assume that whenever we talk about faces up against anything, it's going to be Chronosphere up against something. And yeah, I think Misco is going to be a bit favored there.
However, there is something also slightly interesting. As in, what exactly is the difference between a Nature's
Excuse me?
the difference between a Nature's Prophet and a Death Prophet? Something like they are good. Plant one here.
Yeah, that's a pretty ambiguous. You know, we actually didn't have that problem in Dota 1 because then if you played Scourge, you can only get Scourge heroes, and if you played Sentinel, you can only get Sentinel heroes. You know, back in the really old Dota 1 versions, so you couldn't get DP and MP on the same team. But yeah, I mean that's that's an interesting point you bring up here from a kind of lore perspective.
Talking about DP, she's just gonna nuke down that
Roshan
Roshan.
has
Took
fallen
like
to
a
the
few
Radiant.
seconds right there. That's actually going to be the anti-mage picking about the Aegis for more.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty big pick-off since Nico Baby is
Radiant's
currently
top
4
tower
and 6.
is
He
under
has
attack.
not been not dying.
Radiant structures
Yeah,
are
exactly.
fortified.
I mean, it's going to be interesting now because what that implies is Nico Baby's going to get his Manta style up and then just
Radiant's
go
top
team
tower
fight
has
with the rest of his
fallen.
team, you know? It's... I don't know. It's interesting. We're going to have to see if that works out. I definitely do believe that they're a bit scared of Faces Void later on in the game, so they kind of want to finish as soon as Anti-Mage gets his items up here, but we'll have to see. Zane, gonna Orchid up,
Dire's
actually
middle
gonna
tower
Orchid
is
up
under
both of them
attack.
here.
Orchid versus Orchid.
Yeah. Charge actually coming out here from Spirit Breaker, but it's gonna get cancelled, and now Anti-Mage is gonna come in. He's actually gonna take an Ice Blast here, take a lot of damage from this Macro Pyre. He might actually go, no, never mind, he is gonna be just fine here. Nico Baby's gonna find Chechi. Oh, the Chechi with the Orchid coming in just before actually popping the Mana Void, and that's gonna be a kill. Zane though gonna go down in a return here. Nether Strike up on OK here by Zaz.
Dire's
Aki,
middle
Kimbro
tower
gonna
is under
swap in
attack.
OK. Let's see here, it's gonna be Chronosphere up on Anti-Mage and Akimbro here. Oh no, that Yules is just too goddamn good from OK, and well, let's see. Was that actually a buyback? No, it was not.
Monster
Alright,
kill.
well, Kimbro is gonna go down first here. DP being chased by Zaz. Actually gonna be Mana Voided up here, Zaz that is. Crypt Swarm, and that is a kill here. For Anti-Mage, we're gonna see Misko. Oh, that's a nice Echo Stomp here, but Misko with the BKB. Oh my god, the backtracks are real here for Misko. And yeah, Anti-Mage is gonna go down. What was that? A 3 for 2 for OCD?
This Void just going absolutely ham right now. Yeah, I think that was a 2, which is very, very good right now. This is a team I haven't really heard of before. They're really showing some very, very nice stuff, some very nice teamwork, very nice usage of this Storm Spirit Breaker.
Stormbreaker.
In your grave.
No, you can't do it the other way around because then it comes Spirit.
Spirit.
Oh my god. Alright.
Those are 2 for cavemen.
Oh god, for religious people, Spirit. God damn. Alright, Return Rune up on Storm Spirit, so he's gonna be able to do everything. Oh my god. This is actually just depressing, seeing him getting all these treants here. Oh my god. Oh well. Zaz back out in the mid lane here. He's gonna be pretty close to his BKB. Obviously, Manta style up on Anti-Mage here as well.
Gold for me.
Now, we do always have to remember there is the issue. This Spirit Breaker, he has been doing quite a bit of work, even with the lack of farm he's had, but he is going to start, spiraling off pretty. You even see that gem just come so handy. That kill they managed to get on those 2 kills are just so good, just in general, for map control, and he's getting 900 gold swing for nothing. 1800. Well, we do see nature profit, considering TPing in the middle of it from the enemy jungle, but that would have probably been a huge mistake. We're sort of seeing the Storm Spirit going for that E, so it looks like he really doesn't want to get silenced up by the Death Prophet. That's mainly why it's been there.
For sure. Zane's gonna be sitting on Maelstrom as well here. Faceless Void gonna go for Mjolnir first here. Gonna be able to get that up in about 650 gold. Do you see on the bottom lane here that Section80 is actually pushing out all of them together here, with the exception, of course, of Nature's Prophets. Maybe gonna be dealing some damage to the tower here, the creep wave, if it gets big enough. But we do actually have Chechi right here. Yeah, so Nico
Touché.
Baby, what do you think his next item is going to be?
Well, right now, as in, he's got the Manta style, he's got the Battle Fury, but at the same time, not very tankable. I wouldn't be against something like Hearts. We do see a possible initiation coming in.
He is actually going to go for that Talisman of Evasion there, so possibly a straight Butterfly.
Which just makes sense to some extent. It does force the Faces Void to go for his NPC.
Yeah, exactly. Totally agree.
Like he's going to have his on there pretty quickly.
Mjolnir?
Close enough. M and J shouldn't be put together.
Goddamn Brits.
He's more vowels.
Yeah.
More colours up there.
You need to become more Vikingish, you know?
Yeah.
Become Scandinavian. You need to pronounce your J's differently.
How do you
Oh,
pronounce
God.
the J's?
Mjolnir or Pi, like in those kind of names, if you're from, you know, Scandinavia. But you know, we're select few people now.
You see right now, Void is going to pick the kill right there. Nico Baby actually runs into the opposing teams. Not quite sure where it does that. It just pops his BKB right now. The charge is coming in, but it's man-on-man fight, and both of them kind of...
Kimbro's gonna swap in here on Misco. Might be a kill here on a Kimbro. There we go. Is Nico Baby gonna go in? He's actually gonna mana void up here. Nether Strike coming out onto Nico Baby. Earn as well. That's gonna be a kill on Nico. No, it's not. What? Oh, well, Chechi coming in here. He's gonna ball in, ball out, and that's gonna be a kill here. 3 kills here for OCD. Only Shakiro down right now. Drew's gonna be the next target here. That ET, the only one left alive, is okay, and he is not in a good situation here right now. Might be able to get Sauce down here. That is a triple kill for OK, turning it around single-handedly. Very nice. And yeah, in the end, do believe it is going to be a 4-for-3 here in favor of OCD.
Welcome to Death Prophets.
Yeah, and DD, double damage. Please mind the gap. No, DD, no, never mind. Alright, yeah, so he's just gonna be... Oh, actually, Yule Scepter, he does not want to be got upon here, obviously, by Faces Void. He does have that Mjolnir up now. Obviously, 1,500 gold is going to be up on him as well.
It's also going to be pretty good against the anti-ages. It's going to just huge amounts of procs if he puts... Going man-on-man against that enemy character. Meanwhile, though, we do actually see the Death Prophet picking herself up a heart, so going... Super tanky as she is actually the second highest farmer in the game.
Yeah, that is that's really good. Obviously, what is not too good is Nico Baby sitting on 14k net worth 35 minutes into the game.
Not with how fast he got his Battle Fury. I feel
Yeah.
he's just been a bit too aggressive, a bit too greedy in his general play. He's been caught out so many times by a team that, you know, I'm sure that Section 80, when they of mostly unknown players, as in they weren't expecting this amount of fights to come out from them.
Yeah, true. It's a really cool you know, a mechanic or like a phenomenon where you see these big teams just kind of expecting a coast, you know, a cruise through, but then I mean they're up against these teams that try so hard to actually become relevant and be a part of the scene here, and it actually they actually put up quite a fight here, as you just said, and yeah, it's some good Dota here. I mean, we do see 50 kills here in 36 minutes, so I would say it's pretty good here. Now Chechi gonna go on Zane here. It's gonna be another kill maybe. See Ball Lightning, Static Remnant. BKB is actually gonna get popped here. Oh, that's a very good kill. Ice Blast not gonna be able to hit on Nico Baby. That charge is there though. Oh, that Mana Void though. Holy crap. One attack and then Mana Void in. And
Yeah,
all
that
of a
amount of
sudden-
void just does so much damage to a song.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Spirit Breaker not wanting to actually go in on this kill here. That is for sure.
Need to be a little bit faster. You actually see the Faces Void looking to ultimate right now. They might be able to find two, but Death Prophet's got basically an invis right now. Could catch him on accident.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to see whether or not that is going to happen.
A Void might be in a bit of trouble right now. We do see the stun is going to come out from the Vengeful Spirit. Faces Void just going back a lot of damage, and he uses a Ultimate
The
right
old
there.
Scepter gonna come out here from Deep. He might be able to save Aki. No, it is not. BKB got popped here. As a whole other story. Misco gonna be able to TP out here. No Mana Void available here. He could have mini-stunned with that Mana Void there. It does break through spell immunity, so if he had Vision there, obviously it would have been a kill. But alas, Faceless Void gets out, and he's going to be sitting on 3k gold here. Question is, did he actually see that Talisman of Evasion? Because if so...
You'll have to see it soon. Obviously, the
Yeah.
team will be looking for the anti-mage's inventory whenever he appears on the map, and
Yeah.
that is a sign that basically he can go for an MKB pretty soon.
Yeah, sure. Nico Baby gonna go in onto Chachi, but a Mana Void a bit too soon here, seeing as though Storm Spirit still had a lot of mana left here.
Nico Baby just hasn't been having the greatest game right now, isn't he? He's 6 and 8, as we do actually see a...
No, it's really unusual for Nico Baby. I mean, maybe it's just... I don't know. I mean, usually I see Nico Baby so much on top of things all the time. Just carrying game after game, but I mean, yeah, this game around, it's kind of... He's kind of relying on the rest of his cores to really kind of help him carry this game here while he gets his butterfly up, as we just see now as well. And
Here's an issue, as in this is an issue for Anti-Mage, because he doesn't really hard carry as hard as Void, as an Anti-Mage is a mid-game carry. Seen it time and time again where, you know, an Anti-Mage will get off to a good start, but then he can't finish it around that 40, 45 minute to 50 mark.
yeah.
And then it just gets like, well, you're 6 slotted, but you don't really have that much damage anymore.
Yeah, true. Well,
The reason why you pick up a Battle Fury on Anti-Mage is simply see timings reduce. It looks like he's
Misco.
going in on Nico, but looks like he's going to be
Chrono
fading.
in Aki, actually gonna pop his BKB as he gets the kill on Akimbro first here. Time Walk out is gonna be able to save him here for now, and well, I mean, if Faceless Void keeps on doing these kind of traits, this is looking really bad for Section 80. He does have that Aghanim Scepter up, so he can basically use that Chronosphere all the time. He's got another Chronosphere in 30 seconds, man.
As in, that's basically the advantage of a Faceless Void, is managed to pick up an Aghanim set. He's actually going to have enough money for an MKB pretty quickly, as surely he's going to realize now that there's an MKB on the side of, Butterfly, I mean, on the side of Anti-Mage.
Yeah, true. Yeah, as you said, we're gonna see MKB very close to being able to be built here for Faceless Void, if that actually is what he's going to go for. Hopefully it is. About 200 gold away from that. Maybe gonna be able to get that here from the Roshan here, though. About to say Ancients might be able to get him some gold, but yeah, Roshan is up, so see whether or not they can get the Aegis here. Second Roshan in the game, I do believe. First one went to Anti-Mage. This time around, maybe...
Ooh, the Stomp, though, is going to hit in. They know this is going on, so can they get the counter? As
Over here now.
doesn't look like they're going to go for it. Oh, this.
Dire's top
not
tower
gonna do very
is
much.
under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
yeah.
Immortality.
They're just going to sit back, as in Void will be able to pick up that Aegis, and that tells me that he's more than likely going to be able to just pick up an MKB straight up. Because you don't need to save for buyback if you've got, or at least you shouldn't be planning on. Planning on dying twice, and it means effectively wasting your... And he is definitely going to need that MKB to be able to kill the Anti-Mages. Once he gets it, it becomes a lot harder for Anti-Mage to go man on man. But until then, you know, that nerf to Faceless Void did hurt him quite a bit in carry versus carry battles.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but... Oh, well, Chachi gonna be going upon here. Charge coming in onto Zane, but that Mana Void is able to kill him off very fast here. Oh, Zane is gonna be able to go down, even though the swap got picked up here. Earn up on Akimbro. He's gonna go down anyways here. Anti-Mage gonna run for his life here right now. You see charge coming out, and that's gonna be on the mid here on Death Prophet. Misko did chrono up onto DP here. That's gonna be a kill for sure here. Urn coming out as well. Stomp coming out from ET, but yeah, Spirit Breaker, Urn charge is enough to actually get the kill here.
That's actually really huge right there. So you see there's only 2 versus 5 right now, so they're just going to take some towers. They're going to go for objectives. They've got the Aegis, they've got the MKB on Faceless Void, so why not just go for some kills and possibly start closing this game out?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, so
Radiant structures are
a
fortified.
little bit of backdoor protection, but the creeps have arrived now.
Dire's top tower is
Tier
under
2
attack.
tower is most likely
Dire's
going to go down, but
structures are
I mean,
fortified.
Anti-Mage is trading just fine
Radiant's
here.
middle
Going
tower
to be able to get
has
the top
fallen.
tower for himself. Going to be sitting on 3.8k gold. He's
Radiant's
actually going to go
middle
in
tower is
onto
under
tier
attack.
3 here. I like the decision here. They can't
Dire's
really
top
trade
tower
in
is
any
under
other way
attack.
than
Radiant's
that.
middle tower has
They
fallen.
are down a Nature's Prophet and Death Prophet here right now. Actually, this is
Dire's
very
top
nice
tower
here
has
for
fallen.
Nico Baby.
Radiant's middle
And
tower
Zane's
has
gonna come
fallen.
in here as well. This is side lane Rexes up against mid
Dire's top barracks has
Rexes.
fallen.
And Chechi might go
Radiant's
down
middle
here as well.
barracks has fallen.
Wow, he's actually so close. He's actually gonna go in
Dire's
on
top
him here, and he's
barracks
gonna
are
go
under
down.
attack.
Charge coming out here onto Nico Baby from Zaz. A bit of an aggressive blink here coming out from him. Not really the best plan here, but oh, he's gonna be able to get the kill on Spirit Breaker anyways. Oh, the Mana Born on Jakiro, he's just ripping through this OCD
Dire's top
lineup.
barracks are under attack.
That was basically a 1-for-1 right there, as
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
problem was that Void just took so much to be able to get that due to the amounts of defensive abilities coming out for from this Elder Titan. As we do see that Faceless Void is going to pick up another kill, but now maybe in a bunch of trouble. But 15 seconds until the Chronosphere comes out. If he can catch the Anti-Mage in the Chronosphere, that's actually... I think he can basically kill anyone in the opposite team. Probably more than one.
Gold for my forge.
Alright, so Storm Spirit down for another 50 seconds, no buyback. Spirit Breaker and Jakiro does have buyback, but question is whether or not they're necessitated to actually use it right now. I would like it if Section80 actually forced the fight here just to, well, looks like Misko is going to force a fight on Drew here, and he is going to go down. Not really sure what Elder Titan was doing right there. That is a definite kill.
As in this, whatever happens, this guy's been
Dire's
having an
bottom
amazing
tower
game right
is
now on
under
Faceless
attack.
Void. He's currently 15-0 and 7.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what hero you're playing, that's a pretty good score.
Yeah. 15-0-7 is a score you can never complain about. I would like to stress the fact that having side lanes down is a much better situation to be in than having mid Rexes down.
Yeah, because it's a lot easier to defend.
Yeah. Exactly.
Rotation time. Like that.
Yeah, it takes you a lot more time. It's more time consuming, and time is really what you need in the later stages of the game. So yeah.
What we've really been seeing though is from because of all these, what's the Void and actions of just constantly jumping in Chronosphere so hard to kill, just in general with his health and it backtrack.
Oh, up top here, Nico Baby. Zane's gonna get ice blasted up here. Ball lightning gonna come in from Chechi.
This is
Blink in
ballsy
from
play.
Nico Baby. Oh, he's got a missile boy. He doesn't know. Did he know? Oh, is he gonna get stunned up? Nope.
Sorcery
He's
shall
gonna be able to
not
blink
prevail.
out from that cold feet there. And oh no, the Yule Scepter coming out here from Jakiro. Very nice, but I
Know
mean
exactly where they are. They are going to be trying to go. No, he misses Chronosphere.
Oh no, and now Zas is chasing up on Nico Baby here. Might be a kill. They're gonna be really all the RNG gods are with Spirit Breaker and Faceless Void here. I mean, it's not even a matter of being lucky then, because I mean,
But that many bashes hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Now the interesting note right now, Anti-Mage does not have buyback.
They see the deep
Yeah, that's a problem. And we're gonna have to see what OCD actually decides to use these 80 seconds here for. Roshan is still down for another 2 minutes and then some extra time here between 0 and 3 extra minutes. They could take a tier 2 tower, maybe put some pressure onto some towers.
Coming out, if they can pick up the Death Prophet, probably going to be maybe even game if they decide to just go.
So Ice Blast, is that gonna come out from oh, actually Ancient Apparitions Ice Blast is on cooldown. But it does have Aghanim Scepter, so.
Right now, looking at this with the way that this is basically a 1 versus 1 matchup with Faceless Void versus Anti-Mage. Simply carry versus carry.
We do see Anti-Mage picking up his farm here. In the last 10 minutes, he's gotten approximately 10,000 more net worth here, which is obviously a step up here from the 14 at 35.
But with 48 minutes in,
Yeah.
and the lead is around about 500 gold for.
Yeah.
I think this is, although it looks pretty one-sided due to the fact that all
Let the
of the
fun
4
begin.
highest farmers, 3 of them are from Section 8. Really, the supports are falling behind. On which, Ares managed to up with you Scepter and 4 staff as we see.
Yeah, just on some ancients, I think it was. One thing that's interesting here is that this game is actually really close still. About 7k experience, as you said, here for OCD. But in terms of gold, it's pretty much even here. 7,000 gold 48 minutes into the game is like an abyssal or a butterfly or something like that, or it's not even that, it's like spread out over different heroes obviously, so it's not even like that big of a game-changing item.
What's even here though is that if you have a look at that thing, if the SSC Nature's Prophet is going to take out the Faceless Void, that's actually huge right there.
Yeah, that's really important. And now Anti-Mage is up and online again.
He doesn't have buyback.
No Faceless Void? Nope, that's 90 seconds of downtime for him.
Downtime there. Now to
Gold for me.
get to use. Just got called out right there, as that's actually pretty devastating. They're just going to go for the. They're just going to try.
I mean,
They know they've got 70 seconds.
yeah, I mean, they could actually just go for mid-raxes as well, seeing as though the side lanes are pushing in right now, and they don't have a Faces Born on the side of OCD. We're gonna have to see what they actually do here. I think they want to go for mid-raxes. It kind of looks like it. But yeah.
Max got a dual push, so if there's ever a time to go for it, it's now.
Yeah, exactly. And Nico Baby is gonna go up here. He does have Manta Style to deflect any
Dire's
big
structures are
stuns here. Fortify gonna come out
Dire's
first.
middle
Oh,
tower
Anti-Mage
is under
actually, or
attack.
excuse me, Pipa going down as well. Damn. Tenacious Prophet
Dire's
and
middle
well,
tower
yep, in the
has
mid.
fallen.
Gonna be Nico Baby
Dire's
and
middle
Tenacious
barracks are
Prophet
under
going for the
attack.
Raxus here. Another
Dire's
20
middle
seconds before
barracks
Faces
has
is
fallen.
up again.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Can't go for make creeps, but at the same time, Tier 4s are maybe in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, they're gonna take a lot of damage. They're not gonna go down right now because, well, obviously Chechi's here to defend them. But what they do have is a tier 2 tower on this bottom lane here, so they can't Section 80 that is go for bot lane Raxes. What they can go for though is a Roshan that had an almost full extra time spawn here, so almost full 11 minutes here of respawn time for him.
A bit of after they start grouping up as it looks like they're actually going bottom, trying to catch out maybe this Faceless Void once again. If they kill him again, that's basically game over.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That is a big problem here for them.
But at the same time, I would also say that having a quick look at the buyback statuses, Anti-Mage does have his buyback ready and will even if he dies. So he has started saving up. He is basically at the moment almost 6 slotted. He's more 5 slotted. If he goes off and buys a boot of
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so Faces Void, Anti-Mage on completely even net worth here. Second tier net worth is going to be Death Prophet and Nature's Prophet. The conundrum here of the two prophets standing for death and decay and sprouting and life. And then there is the rest of the team, or the rest of the players of both teams.
I'm being forced back a little bit by that Astral Spirit.
Yeah, the Astral Spirit and Echo Stomp here, as you said. Breaker gonna be charging up here onto Death Prophet. Nation Prophet is gonna come in here if it is needed. Ice Blast not gonna be able to hit. BKB gonna come out here from Zaz. He's actually gonna use both BKB and Exorcism. This is the time to go for Zaz here. Abyssal Blade gonna come out as well, and that's gonna be Bara and a Storm Spirit down for 80 minutes here. They do both have buyback. We're not gonna see both of them actually use them right now. It is really down to the last minute here. Clutch time.
And looks like they're going to be trying to go in again right now. Zeus's Breaker, he is charging up on the Death Prophet. The stunners might be able to stop it. No, it won't.
Oh, so close. And, well, Zaz gonna cancel the charge here. Not sure he wants to go into Fountain just to get a kill on DP. Kimbro gonna be sitting on Medallion to earn Tranks 2.6k gold.
Double damage.
A hard game for him, especially because it's 53 minutes game here.
No one likes playing support at this stage of the game.
No.
It's basically, I'm a free kill. And I can...
Look at the
has
damage coming
fallen
out
to the
on
radiant.
Roshan though. God damn. He's gonna actually pop up the cheese here. Not really sure it's gonna be for him. Maybe just for anti-mage later on when the Aegis is popped. But yeah. I mean, not even I like playing
Dire's
support
bottom
53
tower
minutes
is
into the game.
Dire's
You know,
bottom tower has fallen.
it's just so frustrating.
It's the least favourite part of playing sports. We do anti-mage. He is going to get Chronosphere up. He's got an Aegis, so...
That is going to be Aegis popped here by Chronosphere.
The seeds of fortune.
Aegis is going to come out here, and that's going to be Chronosphere down. But,
As the Aegis went down, but so did the Chronosphere. That's probably... Maybe slightly in favour of... right. They're going to start sieging last set of towers. Lucy Migo going to take it down.
Let's see here. Macropie is going to come out as well. Chechi is going to go in. Mitsuko is going to go down first. And Kimbro is going to be targeted by Chechi. He is the one we're talking about. Support playing here 55 minutes into the game. Mana Void coming out here from Anti-Mage. There's going to be Bara down for another 100 seconds. Mitsuko did buy back here. He's going to go down again. Orchid coming out. He's not going to be able to...
Dire's bottom tower
Usually well plays come out right there. They just don't have any way to stop coming in. As we just saw right there, that was a very nice game there coming up. Very almost, in fact, taking at one point. Nice split. Simply catching once was enough. Section 80. They will move on through. Oh, but at the same time, go some.
Yeah, for sure. I too like OCD a lot. Probably will be fun to see them in the future. It's the same thing we talked about. The amateur scene here probably has some good players here. I know Chechi is a good player for sure, but yeah. Excuse me. Goomba lost their match. Wow, what an upset. Wow.
That just really shows you how strong as in the Dota 2 amateur scene is becoming of how close these games are. Like,
I love it, man. I love it.
We're
It's
sat
so
here
fun.
and there's an unknown team called OCD players I for, and they took a very nice game.
They give Section 80 a good run for their money.
Oh yes, they most definitely did. And we just saw Goomba just went down to a team again. I haven't seen Cookie Squad before, as in that's not a name that I've written down in my diary of Dota. As in Elite 5 has also gone
Yeah,
to
interesting.
a team called Hero of the Wars, which is as in this is basically like you're seeing so many good teams.
Hashtag upset Dota, man. But yeah, so guys, that is the state of Gigabyte Challenge here right now. A lot of really cool upsets, a lot of teams going up, a lot of teams going down in these best of ones here all the way up to the grid. Grid obviously being played another day. We're going to cast all the rounds of something up until the grid today. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to go into another game very soon here, probably with Section 80 again, or House of Gamers, whatever we can actually find that we can relate to. This is Rasmus TV. You can find us here, obviously, at Twitch TV, at Rasmus TV. You can follow us at youtube.com, at user, at Rasmus TV. Teevee. You can follow us on facebook.com. We will post every time we go live or every time we have something that you guys might want to be a part of there. That is on facebook.com at Rasmus TV. That is RASMUSTV with no extra E's there. This is at Banshee on Twitter, as well as at Kong Edward on Twitter, our personal Twitters. And we're going to be right back in a few minutes with more Gigabyte Challenge, hopefully some Section 80 or something else. But yeah, stay tuned, guys, for more Gigabyte.
I also just want to quickly say what's happening at
Yeah, Kimbro getting some flack here.
No idea what's going on there, but still we are going to be with another game, so do stay tuned.
Yeah.
Don't. Lots of you.